Yo, what's up guys? Building has always been one of the most time-consuming parts of work, and especially advanced techniques like flush floors and triple stack walls can be pretty tricky. But with the new hammer tool, anyone can pull it off now, no problem and in no time. So today let's take a look at my 5 favorite templates that make building life so much easier. If you're interested in these templates or have any questions, feel free to hop into my Discord. We are getting close to 1,000 members, so now is the perfect time to join. The link is up in the top right of the screen and also down in the video description. Let's go. So starting with number 1, and I think you already guessed it, we are talking about the flush floors. These have been a huge issue in the past because you always need to get the right snap point, which was a big pain in the ass. But now you don't need any of that, you just use my template. And I have one for cryo fridges and daddies, which is 2 sides, and just one for daddy boxes. You take that, you enable the snap points, you snap it to your existing structure. Let's say your floor is up there. You finish that thing, you build it complete, and then we're just gonna take that, drag it up to the floor, go under the floor, and we're good to go. Now you could make your floor down here. And let's say we want to install a daddy floor over here because we want to make a crafting station. You could also make that easier by doing it like that. Corner daddy, also template, don't even need to find the right spot for that. Build that in, complete that, don't even need the leather, and we have the daddy box, and from there we can just go and install that. And as you saw, a process that normally took like 10 minutes to do, or for some people even more, now is like 20 seconds and you're good to go with your daddy floor or cryo floor or whatever. So obviously we also need some storage capacity, so we want to install some triple stack vaults over here, and to find the right positioning for them is always pretty hard because they either fall too low if you're too far out, or they fall on top of the other vaults and then they're too high because they're too far back. It's only a very small sweet spot, but we can just don't care about all of that because we can use the triple stack vault blueprint. Find the right snap point like this, and we just install it. You could even let it auto build if you want to. Let's drag it all the way over here. The rest we don't need to. Build. It's 2 rows. Now build this bridge. And all of them. We don't want that, so we just cancel on it. And now we take our tech rifle. Oops. And, oh, first of all, bottom one. Vault-drop these. Then these. And we have those ones which are sunken in 50%. And then just close this off with quarter ceilings and we're good to go. So obviously we also want to power our base, and for that we want to place a generator which we want to vault drop so it's not just out in the open. Also in PvP situations, when you build a forward fob, having a vault drop generator can help a lot, or like everything else, like PvP structures in general. So what we want to do for that is have our foundation where we want to place the generator, and we're going to use the template again, obviously, where the vaults are pre-placed, just like this, so we don't need to use the ladder trick or anything like that. Just place that thing, fill everything. You can leave the ladder again, it's just for the snap point because the vaults don't snap by themselves. And then generator and the tech rifle again. And our Jenny is vault dropped within 2 seconds. Perfect. So at number 4 we got Ling Ling or Fortnite templates. Basically used in PvP situations when you're pushing your Fortnite and the enemy has a Fortnite too and you are under fire. You could stand in a safe position, use your Fortnite, and I just have a test one over here because I'm not really finished with what I want to do with those things. But you can stand in a safe spot without being shot at, like behind a wall or something, and activate the auto build. And that thing will basically build itself. Only thing is over here with my template, you need to close the gap real quick. And we're gonna continue that thing. And the next very good thing about that is obviously when you build your Ling Ling, you want some turrets that shoot downwards. And the Ling Ling builds that stuff and even these on top of those double door frames without you actually being there, which is very helpful because it's hard to get up there. And actually you don't even need to like use TechSuit or something, you can just let the thing build your turrets for you and and you just need to refill them while you're actively on flag all the time. And the ones down there, which also would be hard to be placed, they are, wait, this goes there, being placed themselves as well, which is very helpful because while you actually place or while you fill those turrets, the rest of the blueprint builds itself. And like I said, you could also send in a position, which is fine. Also, if you're like pushing a Fortnite that has like also turrets up that would shoot you over here, that could build something like a tunnel forward where you can walk inside of the tunnel without you being shot. And then on number 5, we obviously have all the templates that completely build structures for you that are repetitive. For example, turret towers in PvP, or also for PvE and PvP crafting stations, war rooms, and then also in general houses, especially in PvE. Whatever you want to build over there, there's a ton of templates that you can find online to just download and insert on your world if you don't want to deal with the whole building process. So besides that, I will link everything in the description. If you want to learn how to create your own templates, I'll put the video for that in the top right of the screen right now, which basically just shows you how to make these turret tower templates. And then, as I said, join my Discord server for more information or if you have questions. And besides that, I'm going to leave that over here and maybe put it into slow-mo 20 so it's faster. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.